Okay, so I'm making this video because I don't know of a tool that you can use to set these studs onto your leatherwork without actually damaging the shape of the head of the stud. In this particular case, it's an acorn stud and therefore really more susceptible to getting slammed out of shape. There are different types of studs out there, this being one of them here with you can actually screw that in. I buy my studs depending on the shape and size, otherwise I think they would all be like this one, easily screwed in and out. So anyway, what I discovered was that what you do is you make a hole. But a good idea is to make it into a piece of metal that maybe a cheap piece of metal that you find scrap metal somewhere. So what I did was I made a hole, just barely enough for it to fit, and then actually sit in there with the base of the stud. Now the point of the stud is not actually touching all the way to the bottom. It's just kind of hanging there dangling. Same thing with this one. You find the right size drill. It just barely fits in there, nice and easy, but just barely fits, and it's hanging over. And in this particular case, you're going to put your leather, and then you're going to put your stud or your this part here through it, and you slam it down. In this particular case, what you do is you put the ring over it, and you use something called a stud setter, and you have to find the right size diameter of this. This particular one I have goes for this one I bought at Tenny Leather. So you put the ring in there, and then you bump, slam it down, and then you can cut off the excess, and then slam it down again with a hammer, and it sort of like mushrooms over the ring, giving it a better secured setting. Just kind of like that, and like that. So in any case, what I'm doing here is, for example, I got the base, I've got the one part here, goes through there, goes in the hole, it's sitting dangling in there, and then you just hammer it down, and bada bing, bada boom. No damage. Look at that. Nice. No damage. It's still round. Okay. So that's how you do it. And hope this helps.